Bloody, Bloody Mary! A barter for the life of Captain Theodore H. Bowden.
The movie begins during a violent storm as pirates attack a ship. Thunder crashes and gunshots echo while pirates climb onto a merchant vessel. Captain Bowden quickly tells his men to burn the ship's logbook. He says they are only simple fishermen, but the pirates kill the crew and throw their bodies into the sea. After the attack, the pirate leader, Captain Connor, arrives. He questions Bowden about a stolen piece of gold and demands to know who gave him a special coin. When the quartermaster says the ship came from Cayman Brac, Connor orders his men to sail there. Meanwhile, on a peaceful island, the townspeople gather near a church while a pastor prays for the sailors' safety. Later, a young man named Weston secretly meets Elizabeth and asks her to run away with him. They almost get caught when someone comes near, so Weston quickly hides as a goat walks into the room. Elizabeth's sister-in-law, Ursula, comes in and sees that the coconut sweets are ruined. In another room, Ursula helps her son Isaac put on his leg braces. She comforts him, even though it has been 59 days since they heard from his father. Later, when Elizabeth opens the door, Ursula scolds her for not doing her chores. Elizabeth says she wants to leave their small island, and the talk becomes tense when Ursula makes a harsh comment about her missing husband. That evening, Isaac prays for his father's safe return. Ursula senses his worry and comforts him by revealing a hidden gift left behind by his father. Although Isaac is eager to play with the mysterious object, Ursula strictly warns him that it is not a toy. The next morning, strange noises outside disturb the peaceful silence. Ursula checks Elizabeth's room and finds it empty. Realizing danger is near, she hears whispering voices outside the house. She rushes to wake Isaac and hides him beneath the floorboards. A pirate named Chen taunts her from the porch. Ursula ensures her son is concealed before facing the intruders. She pleads that they are a peaceful family, but the men violently force their way inside. A pirate named Lupe attacks her, but Ursula fights back, injuring Lupe and earning mockery from the other pirates. Their leader, Scout, demands to know where the household money is kept. Ursula directs them to a hiding spot behind a portrait, but Scout finds only loose coins and becomes furious. The pirates ransack the home while Ursula fiercely fights back, even injuring Lupe's eye. The mood shifts when Scout discovers a mysterious object. He demands to know where the rest is, but when Ursula claims ignorance, he orders his men to hurt her. Scout then exits, leaving his crew behind. Meanwhile, the town bustles with activity. A local named Cousteau greets Pastor Bradley. Soon, Captain Connor confronts the town officials, presenting himself as a humble brother of the sea,
The humble brethren of the sea.
while threatening destruction like a hurricane. As the pirate crew rows toward shore, terror spreads. Elizabeth screams at the approaching ships, and the harbor master shouts warnings. Women and children rush into the church for safety. Connor declares he has come to settle a debt regarding Mrs. Bowden. When officials refuse to surrender her, he signals his men to attack.
Prepare the bulldog!
A heavy weapon known as the bulldog cannon is prepared in defense, but Connor orders his sniper to fire, killing a defender. Back at the house, pirates corner Ursula and mock her. They ignore her pleas and hang her by a rope. Seeing Isaac nearby fuels her rage. Ursula suddenly unleashes a brutal counterattack, even speaking their language. She incapacitates Lupe and fights Qian in a fierce hand-to-hand battle. Outside, battle erupts as cannon fire echoes across the island. Pirates drag captives onto the beach. When a prisoner named Custody resists, he is executed. After revealing the location of the island's distress signal. Later, Ursula wakes up and comforts Isaac. Pastor Bradley runs in and warns her that the pirate leader is someone from her past. He calls her
Captain.
but she refuses that name. When she hears that Elizabeth has run away, she quickly goes after her. Ursula gives the pastor a gun and finds Elizabeth crying over Weston's death. She tells her to run toward the mangroves. Pirates search everywhere. The pastor stays behind to protect them, but Connor shoots him when he refuses to speak. Ursula is chased into a river, but the pirates suddenly scream in pain in the water, and she escapes into the jungle. She kills one scout who follows her. Connor then calls her by her old pirate name and offers a deal.
Bloody, Bloody Mary! A barter for the life of Captain Theodore H. Bowden.
Ursula agrees. She takes her family to a hidden cave near the sea, where a secret ship is waiting. Elizabeth is shocked. Ursula finally admits that their enemy is Francisco Connor, a man she once stabbed and escaped from. She says she changed her identity to survive, and her husband always knew the truth. Meanwhile, Connor keeps Bowden prisoner and mocks him. Back in the cave, Elizabeth finds the hidden gold. Ursula says the treasure is their only hope. That night, Ursula quietly kills several guards and reunites with Bowden. He forgives her past and says he still loves her. But soon they are surrounded. Connor drags Bowden forward and insults Ursula. He reminds her that he once saved her and claims she belonged to him. Ursula says she only took what she deserved and once tried to kill him. Suddenly, explosions shake the cave. Ursula begs Connor to stop and offers her own life to save Bowden. But Connor cruelly stabs Bowden to hurt her. Ursula screams as the man she loves dies in her arms. Blinded by rage, she attacks Connor. He tells her he never cared about the gold. He only wants the reward for capturing her. Another explosion forces the pirates to retreat, and Ursula escapes in the chaos. In the present, Elizabeth reads a diary entry detailing this escape. Back in the past, the quartermaster furiously confronts Connor, shouting that their mission for gold has been ruined. He refuses to waste more lives on Connor's personal vendetta. Connor dismisses his concerns as a lack of perspective. The subordinate declares the campaign over and threatens to take command. Connor calmly asks whether this defiance constitutes mutiny. When the crew hesitates to defend their leader, Connor executes the quartermaster with a single shot to the chest. Connor then reveals a decree offering pardons for capturing Bloody Mary and rallies his crew with promises of a new life. He asks whether they are merely vagrants of the sea and demands their absolute loyalty. The pirates scream in unison, pledging themselves to the hunt. Meanwhile, Elizabeth tends to Ursula's wounds in the hidden cave, weeping as she tries to stop the bleeding. The mood shatters when Ursula admits that Bowden is dead. Elsewhere, the pirates prepare for a dangerous raid. Despite the pain, Ursula knows their enemies are closing in. Elizabeth asks whether the terrible rumors about her are true. Ursula admits her dark past without hesitation. Elizabeth urges her to embrace that ruthlessness to save them and hands her a ledger, telling her to reclaim her power. Ursula explains they must hold the caves until sunrise. She refuses to flee, knowing Connor will hunt them forever. She commands her children to follow every order, and the family turns the cave into a fortress. Ursula teaches them how to distract and destroy the enemy. The pirates discover a blood trail leading into the tunnels. Connor orders his men to bring Ursula out, dead or alive. Ursula tells Isaac to captain the boat if she falls, assuring him that the sea runs in his blood. A scout leads the pirates deeper into the dark passages. They unknowingly trigger a mechanism that disturbs nesting bats. Ursula watches from the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment. Chaos erupts as bullets rain down and small explosives detonate near the attackers' feet. Musket fire echoes in the darkness until a massive explosion rocks the cavern. Ursula taunts her enemies to come and die, then quietly orders the children to move along the wall. Suddenly, Scout ambushes them, laughing maniacally. Ursula screams for Isaac to escape. Isaac desperately searches for a way out, while a chaotic firefight echoes through the cavern. Ursula stays behind to ensure they launch the boat. Scout corners Elizabeth, taunting her about her lost son, but he is swiftly killed before finishing his threat. Confusion spreads as the pirates shoot wildly in the dark. Then Connor sees Ursula and shouts her name. He steps forward, laughing at the chaos, and challenges her to fight him like real pirates. Outside, the children see that their escape plan has worked. But Ursula notices that the smoke signals have also brought attention. Connor says she will soon be captured and killed, and that his crew will be called heroes. They begin a fierce fight. They hit each other again and again. Ursel slowly becomes stronger in the fight, while Connor grows weaker. Even though he is hurt, he refuses to give up. At last, Ursel stabs him between the ribs. Gunshots echo in the cave, and his threats finally end. Both of them struggle to breathe until Connor falls to the ground, whispering her name before he dies. Elizabeth runs to Ursel and asks if she can still stand. Ursel thanks her and calls her a true sister. With the danger finally over, she takes back her real name.
My name is Mariam.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.